The second round got underway on another chilly Florida morning. Akshay Bhatia of Team Nicholas was in the final grouping, 2 shots out of the lead, held by Julian Perico of Team Daly, who looked to build on his first round of 64. While Bhatia was draining birdies, Perico found himself scrambling. And just missing. His one-shot lead disappeared, and it was Bhatia who now led going into the final round. Abu Dhabi champion Eric Machado couldn't keep the momentum, shooting 75-77. American Grayson Watnowski posted solid rounds of 68-68 to put Team Dustin Johnson into the overall lead heading to the final day. Meanwhile, Northern Ireland's Tom McKibbin of Team Rory McIlroy was making a charge, including the shot of the tournament at the par 3 16.
You got that on camera, right?
I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. I just thought it was fair, and everyone cheered. So I was shocked, really, just shocked.
Sweden's Glenn Grant playing as an individual, backed up a 65 with a second round 71 to lead the female division.
I played okay. I started off kind of rough. I double bogeyed first hole, and then I made a second bogey on the second hole. And then I just had to fight back, kind of. Like Faldo said, just work on my tempo again, keep my patience, and wait for the birdies.
And you can do.
After the round, the participants gathered at the driving range to get a few tips from the 6-time major champion.
Sir Nick Faldo is probably one of my all-time favorites. He's a legend, and right now in his clinic, he was like striping the ball, and it was so good to see.
A bright and sunny morning greeted the competitors for the final round of the Major Champions Invitational. 18-year-old Lynn Grant of Sweden began the day on top of the female division. 16-year-old Akshay Bhatia held a tight one-shot lead over 18-year-old Julian Perico. 15-year-old Tom McKibbin. And 19-year-old Ben Wong of the United States.
I feel really fortunate to have this opportunity, and I know a lot of people love to be in my shoes, and being just one shot off the lead, I think gives me a pretty good chance of, finishing it off today, and it means a lot. And I know Akshay's a fierce competitor, and he's at 10 under, and I'm at 9, and it should be a fun day.
As the final grouping began their round, it was Tom McKibbin who put the pressure on first, with deft touch around the greens. Akshay Bhatia found himself scrambling to keep up. McKibbin again to force a Bhatia answer. Not this time, and the two are tied. Grayson Watnowski led the way as Team Johnson combined to shoot 19 under par and win by 7 strokes over Team Nicklaus. Julian Perico remained in the hunt for low male golfer. Lynn Grant found herself coming up just short, struggling through a final round 73. Up ahead of the pack, 16-year-old Corey Lopez of Mexico started the day 6 strokes off the lead. She blistered through the course for a final round 7 under par, 65 to overtake Grant and win the female division by 2 strokes. Tom McKibbin at 18, tied with Perico, needing to get up and down to win. A final round 69, 12 under total to edge out Perico by 1 shot.
Well done, fantastic. This is my very first Major Champions Invitational Boys Champion. And do you know the story?
No, I don't.
A year ago, just over a year ago with Rory, and I explained to Rory what I wanted to do. And he says to me, so what's the age group? And I said, well, 16 to 21. He says, I've got this really good kid who's 15 years old. So I said, well, guess what? The age group is now 15 to 21. I'm the boss. I make the rules.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
When we come back to the winners, go the trophies.
Experience life at the new Bella Colina as a member for a day. The perfect place for families to play and live, where new homes are starting in the 700,000s. Retreat, relax, rejuvenate in resort-style amenities overlooking private Lake Siena. Bella Colina, the spirit of Tuscany, where member for a day could become a member for a lifetime.
If you put a club down and it doesn't look right, it's almost a waste of time throwing it away. All of this has got to look great behind the golf ball. You've got to really feel it's an extension of you. Having the trust to go ahead and hit the shot that you've dreamt up in your mind.
Only we grasp the unending possibility in every trip, every meeting, every memory. Only we can conjure magic, move mountains, and make the impossible possible every day. Only NetJets. Experience life at the new Bella Colina as a member for a day. The perfect place for families to play and live, where new homes are starting in the 700,000s. Retreat, relax, rejuvenate in resort-style amenities overlooking private Lake Siena. Bella Colina, the spirit of Tuscany, where member for a day could become a member for a lifetime.
This CBS Sports Spectacular Major Champions Invitational Today's the Day is sponsored by Bella Colina, the spirit of Tuscany.
Having fun. I mean, I get to room with my best friend. I get to hang out with all my friends, eat dinner with everyone, meet the great players, and play a really, really good golf course. So it's really just fun.
If we all become very good, like Nick or Annika or anyone else, you want to give back. And I think that's his idea, to give back to all the younger players and to golf in general. And I think that's a nice thing.
Well, first of all, I'm grateful to golf because it's grown me. It's made me the person I am today. I played golf my entire life. It's taught me how to be humble, how to be gracious, manners, all of that. And it's just amazing to be able to come out here and relate to all the other top juniors. And I hope that we can inspire the next generation of junior golfers to be just as good as even better.
I did a speech probably 15 years ago in England at a little clubhouse, and I said, I just hope maybe there's a kid in this room that maybe is going to hole one of the winning putts at a Ryder Cup. And there's a little skinny kid by the name of Rory McIlroy in that room at that particular time, and Rory wasn't the Rory he is now, which really gives a pretty cool, nice little circle at how we ended up with a winner with Tom being on Rory's team winning today. So, wow, you never know. So I hope that this is our very first event that maybe, you never know, somebody's in this room and could end up being a major champion. That would be pretty darn cool. Congrats. Well done. Great putt. That was a way to win. All right.
I have a lot to owe to the Faldo series, and it was great for me as a junior, and for it to expand to this Major Champions Invitational, obviously for Tom McKibbin from Northern Ireland to win and to play the way he did, and I might be in some way to do with that in terms of just inspiring him to pick up a club and play. It's a nice feeling.
It was really cool. I was really proud of the kids that played, and they played well, and they all had a lot of fun. I talked to them a couple times via text and on the phone during the week, so they really enjoyed it and had a great time.
All right.
It's our way to give back to we've either got our own funds or events, or it's just a sheer invitation. It's we're all #grateful to golf. We've all been given this amazing life, and if it changes a kid's life along the way, well, that's even a better bonus to us.
So what does the future hold for junior golf? The Faldo Series continues to be played in over 30 countries across the globe, steadily increasing in popularity and importance. The inaugural Major Champions Invitational succeeded in capturing the spirit and competition of world-class junior golf, and the Major Champions, by the way, they are already excited about fielding future teams.
Thursday night football.